Welcome back. It is time to do our Topic 8 review, and we're using the reteaching page. We started this topic by discussing flat shapes. Remember, we talked about a square and a rectangle and a triangle and a circle. So those were our flat shapes. And then we moved on to our solid shapes. So we have, trying to make sure you can still see this, the cube, the sphere, the cylinder, the cone, whoop, one down, and the rectangular prism. Can you see them all? Yeah. So we have our flat shapes and we have our solid shapes, okay? We have to make sure you keep those separate. So let's go up and look at set A. Flat shapes are called plane shapes. Draw each shape. So just take your pencil and go ahead and trace right over the rectangle. Good quality work. Stay right on the lines. Triangle. Circle. Whoop. And square. Okay? So solve the problems. Draw a rectangle. So go ahead and draw a rectangle for number 1. And remember, a rectangle can be horizontal or it can be vertical. But these lines are straight, these lines are straight, these lines are straight, those are straight. Mine's a little wonky. Number 2, draw a triangle. Go ahead and draw a triangle. Make sure you have straight sides and points. You could also have drawn one that looks like this. That's still a triangle. 3 sides, 3 corners, it's a triangle. Okay? Set B. You can sort plane shapes by sides and corners. So the rectangle, the triangle, and the square all have sides and corners. Then we have a circle, an oval, and a wonky figure. These have no sides and no corners. Okay? Circle the correct shapes. Put your finger on number 3. Looking at these 4 shapes, which shape has 4 straight sides and 4 corners? Circle the correct shape. Go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You should have circled the rectangle. Which shape has 0 corners? Looking at those 4 pictures. Those 4 shapes, which one has 0 corners? Of course, it's the circle. How'd you do? Good job. Okay. Then we talked about symmetry. And we talked about things that are symmetrical are the same size and shape. So you can draw a line of symmetry to make matching parts. And if you trace over that line, you can see that those 2 sides match exactly. If you fold the shape along the line, the parts will match. The shape has symmetry. So draw one line in number 5. Draw a line of symmetry to make 2 matching parts. They have to be the exact same size and shape. So they're mirror images of each other. All set? You should have drawn the line straight down the middle. That's the only way to do that so that the parts match exactly if you fold on that line. How about number 6? Same thing, right down the middle. It's the only way so that if you fold them, they will match up exactly. Okay, let's look at set D. Solid figures can be sorted by the number of vertices, corners, and flat surfaces. These have flat surfaces and vertices. These have no vertices. So it says, circle the correct shapes. Number 7, which solid figure has 0 flat surfaces and 0 vertices? Well, I can see a flat surface here, I can see a flat surface here, and I can see a flat surface here. So it's going to be the sphere. Which solid figure has 2 flat surfaces? Well, this one has 6, 2, 1, 6. It's got to be the cylinder. Okay? So now that we have done the review, the reteaching together, it's time for you to take test. So make sure you read the directions. You might have to take out your shapes that I sent you before to do number 3. Remember we talked about slide, flip, term. If you have kept all your papers from each topic that we did, 8-1, 8-2, 8-3, and you're confused, go back and look. Go back and look. Be very careful on your line of symmetry. Remember those 2 sides, if you fold on the line, it has to be exact. You've done this before. You might have to take out your pieces for that again. The most important thing is that you understand what you're doing, that you understand that something that is symmetrical means it has exactly the same size and shape. When you match up, they will match up. So we talked about congruence, being same size and same shape. And symmetry is the same, is when we make that line of symmetry, we make 2 congruent shapes. So congruence and symmetry go together. If you have any trouble, send me a dojo message. The only other thing I'm going to show you is, since this is the last day of the week, I have sent you the Hail Holy Queen, the Mary that you're going to color and put the crown on. And then I said, use a paper towel roll to put her on. I would cut the top off so she's not sticking above the crown. Or even a water bottle. Like this was a water bottle I had. And if I put this around, this actually works quite well. And then she can stand on our table and we can remember Mary for the whole month of May. So you have done a great week. You've done great work this week. I'm so proud of everything you've done. Do your best. Send me a picture. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.